Even Real Madrid, the greatest club of all times, buys players on credit. It shock you, Abby? Calm down. Let me explain. Now, this is Football Expose, and I'm here to iron out or straighten out some of the misconceptions that a lot of football fans have had about player transfers. Now, it is believed by many that when a team signs a player, they pay the money 100% upfront. That is not true. Well, the reality is, even the biggest club of all times, all the greatest club you know, all the richest clubs you know, they pay for their players in installments. Now, it is not as if it is impossible for them to pay upfront, but this is just a practice put in place by these clubs to make sure that they stay financially afloat and avoid breaching the financial fair play rules. Now, we all know that whenever it comes to player transfer, there are two levels of contracts: the contract between the two clubs, the buying and the selling clubs, and the contract between the buying club and the player. Now, at the club to club level, a fee is being agreed upon, and a percentage of that agreed fee is being agreed to be paid by the buying club every year until they finish paying for the player. Now, think of it as a mortgage. You bought a house on mortgage, and a percentage of that fee is being removed from your salary until you finish paying for the house and it becomes yours. That is exactly how transfer fees work. So, for example, Liverpool buys a player for 100 million, and 20% of that fee is being agreed to be paid every year. That's 20 million for the 5 years until that money is finished paying. That is exactly how player transfers work. No team pays. You don't expect Madrid to sign a player for 100 million and then write a check upfront or send them a truckload of cash. Nah, it doesn't work that way. They pay the money in installments. And in most cases, the league management committee and the selling club will request for bank guarantees from the buying club, just so they can prove that they have the financial capacity of paying for that money to avoid stories as such in the future. That is exactly how these player transfers work. So jettison that idea that your club is paying cash for the players that they are buying, because even the richest club of all time buys players on credit. So if there's another topic about football you want us to talk about, put it in the comment section. And as always, I'm Emobi, and I'll see you in the next one.